Yes, of course, I would like to lead in the future. I consider leading as something like teaching, which I used to do before. And one of the things I realized while teaching back then was that I also learn a lot from my students. And I see leadership as something like learning also from my members. And what's the motivation behind this? I would say self-enrichment, I think. There is a lot of confidence that goes with it. There is a lot of self-improvement that goes with it.
Leadership is about encouraging innovation, encouraging people to be their best, to perform at their best, to be innovative, to think outside the box. It's about telling them this is what you need to achieve and giving them the flexibility and the freedom to be able to decide how they need to get to that end goal.
I think a leader should always be able to inspire people. And I think for me, in the business world, people sometimes tend to take business very serious. They take it like the Godfather. But I believe that business should always have a little bit of human touch in it. It should be able to care for people. And then to inspire people is not like showing that how great a person you are. It's actually showing people that they can do better. So I hope that I can become the kind of leader that makes people closer to each other, or to make people believe more in what they're doing. Naturally, our society is based on trust. If there's no trust, then we wouldn't even have families or anything. So I think what people want is to establish this trust.
I'm a mom, I'm a wife as well, I'm a career woman. So I need a job that will allow me the flexibility in time and also flexibility in finances as well, and also the flexibility to choose where I want to work from. I like to have that flexibility to be able to work from home. And a job really that will judge me on my output rather than on the amount of hours that I put in at the office. That's not suited to my lifestyle.
Well, it's for sure a challenge to do that, but in my personal understanding, working without a life around doesn't really work, and so you need somehow this distraction by family, friends, and just doing other things that you like in your leisure time. It is one of my targets for sure, to integrate that. I know that it is a challenge, but for myself it's really important to do that. I have a son, and yeah, it's one of my core values, not just be the career guy who goes to work and has his family at home, but to integrate.
In my previous company, we were a Taiwanese company, and the older generation, the ones that are managers right now, they believe in working very hard. When I was in my company, I would do overtime, sometimes even till midnight. And if you don't do it, or if you show a little bit, uncomfortable about it, they will say like, oh, she's not going to be a potential, she's not going to move up the ladder because she cannot endure any bitterness. But I think it cannot continue like that. Work should only be a part of your life. It's not your whole life.